Hello and welcome to episode 20 of Let's Play Master of Orion 2. A space amoeba is on its way to my homeworld. Peace reigns throughout the universe. All the destructive races are dead. And I suppose the Mrshawn are intimidated into peace. Alright. Starbase complete. I don't know how threatening this amoeba really is. We've been working on that forever. Let's go ahead and buy it. Alright, I have a lizard man on every planet on Sol. Wow, 27? I'm sure that's partially influenced by the reptiles, but I think it's also the terraforming paying enough. Trade goods. What? No. I don't feel the need to build an android worker. I definitely feel the need to build some knights. Wow, 13 turns, and I could actually finally produce a battleship in a meaningful amount of time. This is a huge advantage. Alright, plus 32 food. Man, my empire is thriving right now. Alright, plus 14 food. No, that's... Alright, let's leave it at that. Let's go to another world, Sol. A handful of my planets produce the majority of food. 28 to 25 turns. That's something. Still at plus 14 though. Alright, 25 turns, 22. Plus 6 food. Alright, this is not the best place to get an advantage in terms of food. Alright, plus 6 isn't such a wild swing that I should just go around diminishing food production. So I'll leave it at plus 6. Florians and Cylon are now at peace. I didn't even know they were at war. Wow, now that they're at peace, they're the two most populated. No, they're not the most populated, but they have the most star systems. So now that they're at peace, that'll probably make them more interested in my activities. And my activities include long-term construction. These guys are all doing the same thing though. Alright, it doesn't seem like I will be absorbing the cat people this turn. Ah, Cylon, steal technology from me. I won't threaten them. They don't have anything useful. These bastards. Alright, class 3 shields are really useful, except it's almost inevitable that I will get class 5 shields. Nano disassemblers will always be a nice bonus. What does he want for that? No. No, we've given up enough technology. What do these guys have? Pulse cannon just doesn't do for me. Alright, so if the cat people start getting consumed, I will have to take them over. However, I have a feeling it's the Altarians that will become consumed. And yet, I will not attack the Mrshawns at Slaw. Oh wow, I wasn't even paying attention, and the Trilarian homeworld has fallen to the Minotaur, to the Cylons, so Trilarians are taking a huge step back. I might have to contend with a newly empowered Cylons very soon. I have to consider what is going on. Can I find out how many battleships they have? Maybe my military advisor. Info. Reference. Race statistics. No. Tech review. No. History graph. The Cylon are apparently leading the universe in everything. Humans have the most population, but not by much. Cylon have the most buildings. Jeez. Human fleet is second in the universe. For second, but man, it is a huge gap between us and the Cylons. Cylon technology is too advanced. Their population, alright, their tech is just too good, and their fleet is too good. One reason the Cylon have a huge fleet is because their fleet stopped getting destroyed because they're so technologically advanced compared to everyone else. So everyone else's fleet continually gets recycled through their destruction. Alright, so I'm firing at the monster, and I'm leading my ships away as fast as I can. The monster's taking a lot of damage. I don't think he'll last very long. He's a threat. Not quite a threat to me at this point. As long as my ships get there. It turns out my nuclear missiles are still my most destructive weapon. But long term, the neutron blasters do seem promising. I still lament the lack of a computer. This is ridiculous. Alright, amoeba dead. Virtual reality network. Plus 20% morale throughout my empire. I won't even have to build anything. That's a huge boon. My whole empire will gain production and money, and I don't even have to build a building. Right? I'll have to double check that. Alright, molecular electronic computer. This is the granddaddy of all computers. I am gonna make a quantum leap ahead in targeting systems. Maybe it's not as big an issue as I think it is, considering my success so far. Alright, I have plus 32 food. It's time to redistribute my labor. Partially, I think I'm so productive because I have such a good morale all of a sudden. So suddenly I have extra food, I have extra money, so I'm going around reorganizing with my new opportunities in mind. Alright, it looks like I have successfully committed reptiles to every part of the map. Alright, I'm allied with both the Trilarians and the Cylons. Trilarians have just been destroyed. I'm not really in a position to invade the Trilarians. I mean, I think what I want to do, and I'm worried that I'll be forced to act before I even know what is. Well, it's obvious that the Cylons are going to win the war against the Trilarians, but if they come close to absorbing all of northern space, then that puts more pressure on me to absorb southern space so that I have a geography from which to operate in. I don't know why they went to war, but I shouldn't expect that it's because the Cylons had honorable reasons. I should expect the Cylons felt they had a significant advantage. So the Alkari and Trilarians are at peace. For what it's worth, already war comes from the Cylons. Does the war continue? Continues unabated. Looks like the Altarians took Gonzontal and then declared peace. Alright, so I should consider that war is the norm. They're at war with the Alkari. No. They're at peace again. I don't know how these guys get back into peace so quick. War, Mrshawn, Alliance, Cylons. They're allied with me. They're not apparently at war with the Cylons. I don't even know how that happened. Looks like the Alkari come to test either me or the Mrshawn. They're at war with the Mrshawn. Hopefully they're smart enough to stay away from me. Let's move my fleet back to Slaw, though. Alright, let's build some knights. That's not really the ship we're going to build. When it's closer to completion, we'll look at some redesigns and see what is some cutting edge technology. One day, Slaw. One day. Holy crap, we built one. Wow, these guys are productive. Alright, so I need to look at battleship design. We need shield capacitors. Alright. I built it with geo destabilizers because we don't yet have computers. But in 6 turns we will have computers. And then I'd rather retrofit our battleships with better computers and then with long-range weapons. And at that point, I think I will have the best fleet in the universe. I'm finally building battleships. And they're going to be tough to beat. Alright, so we'll save this. And this is episode 20 of Let's Play Master of Orion 2.